Our ballots are being mailed out this week, and as people are starting to make their decisions about who to vote for, it is vital for them to understand the difference, the very stark difference between the two candidates for United States Senate. We have got a strong advocate, a undying advocate in Patty Murray for women's issues, and we need to return Patty Murray to the United States Senate.
Women in Washington State have never had a better champion than Senator Patty Murray. Senator Murray has stood up for women every single time, especially when it comes to issues of health care and women's rights. She has fought for breast cancer screenings and to make sure that birth control is covered by insurance plans. She's advocated for increased funding for the Title X family planning program. She partnered with then Senator Clinton to demand, as has been mentioned, that the FDA actually make emergency contraception, or Plan B, available over the counter, which was a historic decision for women. And she introduced legislation to increase the awareness of emergency contraception, and now a very important option for women across the country. Senator Murray has stood for us in healthcare reform to protect women's reproductive choices in every single aspect. And when the chips were down and when the very tough votes were taken in the United States Senate, there was no better ally than Senator Murray.
When you take a look at the record on Mr. Rossi, it's very clear. From the early days of his political career, he has opposed a woman's right to choose. His positions on women's health really would roll us back. Let me give you an example of that. Senator Murray worked very hard, as I mentioned, on telling the FDA, make a decision not on politics, but make a decision based on science about whether Plan B as an emergency contraception could be made available over the counter. Not only would he oppose it, but I remember very distinctly how he likened women's access to emergency contraception at a drugstore. He said for him was like whether he could get one of his favorite sports drinks at a Safeway store. Not only is he not right on the positions, but he is absolutely insensitive to women's health issues.
So for women voters, there is such a sharp contrast this election cycle and a very clear choice for the Senate this November. Women voters and Planned Parenthood Votes Washington will bring this election home for Senator Murray. We've done it before and we'll do it again.